To the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Give me just a second to get adjusted. There we go. Hold on. So we're about to do my homework. I just got through with dancing, dancing, dancing. He's a dancing machine. I know I said he, just like he said she. I know I'm not a man. I have some critics that try to say I prefer to differ or some crap, but I'm full woman. So let's go live on Podbean. You never know what'll come out my mouth these days. I'm gonna tell you a good story. Three. Hi everyone, welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. My name is Kimberly Cloud as usual. I never changed my name. I just wanted to say thank you for joining my show. It's an honor. And let's get started. I have a story to tell you guys. You want to hear it? Hold on for a second. You want to hear it? Uh-oh. You sure? Uh-oh. So the stuff goes like this. I gotta be 100% with y'all. I was at Emerald City Smoothie, nourishment for the body. And I sat up there and I was going on and on and on and on. And I seen this Caucasian woman that we both caught each other eye. She's so beautiful to me, but I didn't want to tell her because I can see the look in her face. She wasn't in the mood. So she started playing with her hair. It was a guy up front that was Hispanic in nature and had two earrings, young whippersnapper. She was talking to him, and I got my food. I should have got some cookies and chips from there with protein in it, but I didn't. But I sat there. I was like, okay, she's in a bad mood. Let me go all the way to the other side. So that's what I did. So as she was exiting with the 2 cups, she was waiting on 2 cups. She had a peanut butter and jelly smoothie with bee pollen and extra whey protein. And so as she was coming out, she said, I love your hair. I'm like, I hope she's not mean. That's all I'm saying in my head. But I said, let's do this. I'm ready. I want to show her that I'm not like stuck up. And I was like, you're a beautiful woman. You know that? And she was like, I don't think so. You look at your makeup. I wish I had your skin. My makeup is, I didn't even put no makeup on. And I said, look, I had to show her I'm not lying. So I stuck my guns. This is the most embarrassing tactic I do with women of all races that think that they're ugly and that I'm prettier than them. I said to myself, I said, if I was gay, I would talk to you. And I guess she said, you made my day. I said, okay, just leave it alone. You know, I didn't say that, but I just don't like when people think that my skin is so beautiful and all that. It's not. I mean, it's average, but it's not beautiful than her. She's beautiful in her own way. Every woman is, whether black or white. And so she was like, it struck a conversation. She was like, girl, I got a peanut butter smoothie and a smoothie for my manager. She is corporate, I believe. She's corporate and she dressed down a little bit, but I can tell she has a huge job working in a good area. I started to fish around for information, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So what I did instead was we started talking about her smoothies. I said, I get an acai, and she said she got a peanut butter smoothie with bee pollen and extra whey protein. And I was like, oh, really? She was like, I said, I'm going to have to try that next time. And she was like, girl, no need to wait. She went to the guy, said, can I get an extra cup? And she sat up there and gave me some of her smoothie. The cup had to be all of 4 inches up and like 3 inches wide. So it was a big cup. She gave a $10 smoothie, practically 12% to me. And I drunk it. Oh, that crap was good. I said, oh my God, it's so good. I didn't know it would taste just like peanut butter. And we were talking about how some ingredients make the smoothie taste different. And I said, well, I put CBD in mine. And she was like, oh, well, I got CBD at home. And I was like, okay. And so I had to leave. I had to go home. And I proceeded to get up And I was like, well, just know that you're beautiful. She was like, thank you. And I held the door open for her. I could have just walked out and left her hanging, but I never do that to women. I opened the door and let her go, but she dropped her credit card. And an African American, which is so funny. It was so funny. As we were coming out, an African American dude was like, hey, you dropped your card. And I thought it was mine because her card was blue like mine. So I proceeded to try to pick it up. But then I look, it was light blue. And I was like, oh, that's your card. She was like, yeah. And then she was like, I hope to see you again. And I was like, well, I hope to see you again too. Never told her about the Kimberly Cloud show. Never told her my name. I don't brag or boast about those type of things. And the moral of the story is, if you ever see me, just get to know me. Just get to know me. Don't sit up there and judge me on how I look, thinking I think I'm better than anybody, because I never think about I'm thinking I'm better than anybody. You know, I just choose not to talk to women because of my experience. But if you talk to me, I'll talk to you back with respect. And she had 150 times Googleplex respect for me. And so I gave it back. And as long as she is respecting me, I respect her. And she is beautiful. I had to say, I put that on God. I had to say that because she just kept talking and talking about me. And I'm like, it is not about me. I just do what I do because I have a show. I didn't even tell her that. I just left it all out. I had to tell her, you know, so it was pretty cool. I enjoyed the time I spent with her, the little time. I could have sat up there and ended up telling her about the show. If I see her again, I'll tell her about the show, you know. So that's the moral to the story. Hold on for a second. That's the moral to the story is talk to your peers. See where they are and don't ever think that everyone is one way based on how they look. So let's get to the what is it? The topic of the day, which is homework. We're in phase 2 of week 2. And now I got to do a project. I probably do 2 of them, the discussion and the project. But I cannot wait. Let me pull out my handy dandy book bag. I don't even know what side of the room it's on. Give me a second, y'all. So I didn't come prepared like I thought I did. Hold on. Oh, it's over here. Just in case I got to take notes. Okay, we're back in action. I may take a little break because this is going to be like literally, this is going to be a 4 hour to 3 hour show. Seriously. And I ate a salad. I've been eating salads, which is pretty cool. Iceberg lettuce over the super greeny kale type greens. And I got some chips over there. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. 2 minutes. Because once I get started, I can't stop. Give me a second. I've been dancing all this time. almost finished. I'm still eating. Hold on. I gotta do one more thing. Sorry about this. You just don't know how much I've been dancing. Hold on. I'm making some rice and sugar rice. And I'm coming over there with it. Where's the scissors? That's all I need. Matter of fact, I got something. I am almost finished. I'm doing something. I'm deleting this video anyway. I just had to do what I do. Here I come. Take a Motrin, one, and I'm on my way. On my way tonight, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I got sugar rice. Something I can eat real quick. It's balsamic sugar rice. Motrin. I usually take two, but I took one and it didn't really help that much earlier. So now it's equivalent to two. So I wait 4 to 6 hours. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Okay. Two more bites. I'll leave it alone. I gotta have some brain food. I don't have no more tuna. I'm mad. What am I gonna do with no tuna? Brain food. I gotta go shopping. I have food, but I like tuna. I like that oil, that brain oil. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yes, I love food. You can see in my face. I got my pen pad. Whew. It's talking to me, but I'm gonna leave it alone for a while. I got self control when it comes to food. I don't let it take over me. I run it. When I'm ready to eat, I eat. What am I doing now? I know what I'm doing. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up. What is it? Phoenix. All I need is some. What? Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all see in a second. Week 2. Okay. 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 What else? Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I got everything. So I need to go here. Wait, wait. Go back to the learning activities and go here. It has to be in here. Now, go here. Got to empty. Now, before I go any further, make sure. Okay. Go to StreamYard. Add my friends to the bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Mute. StreamYard. Okay. Now go back here. And then I'm going to look up the answers another way. In the context of a court case process, what is the definition of mediation? Let me look on here. Okay. Let me see. I got everything out, the big guns. We're going to look up mediation court definition. Intervention of a third party mediator into a dispute to assist the parties in negotiating jointly acceptable resolutions or issues conflict in court. Now, I'm going to set that to the side. This is going to get to this. Come on. There we go. Right here. Okay, I'm in the wrong sector. We're going to put you up here. I think this is week 1 information. I remember learning about mediation. I'm going to close this one out. Where is it at? Because if they ask another question that sounds familiar, I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. So go back to week 2. Good. I'm so glad I looked that up. Nothing's going to trip me up. Okay, what's the next one? What just happened? Close this stuff. No, this. I shouldn't have to do this. 2. What's the definition of affirmation? Court. Trying to see what that was. So it is Let me see something real quick. We're going to go back here. We're going to close this, go to week 1. Because I remember reading this stuff. Learning activities. Let me see. Affirmation. Let me see something. A series of statements is true. I know what to do. I'm going to go through all of them. That's resolution. Okay. Ratification of a court trial. That's probably the one, but I want to see. They use those court words on a sister. Yep. Affirm. I just want to see it in here. Just in case, we're going to keep going. We're going to put it on here, and we're going to keep going. What the freak is going on? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to do it this way. Ratification. Keep going. Y'all can't see it because it's being sensitive. It's glitching. There's nothing in here. That's a brief. There's no other way to find these answers. It's number 2. That's why I'm going to stop now doing it that way, because if I get to number 5 and do it, let me write these answers down, number 1 and number 2. So it is number 2. Number 1, using a third party to resolve an dispute specifically. Okay. Number 2, ratifying of a trial court decision. Number 3, next. Here we go. If you don't tell me, and I'm going to look it up. I can't look it up on the same browser. Court. Okay. Here we go. Defendant's answer to the plaintiff. Let me make sure. Yep. It says it's broad as day. Next. Impeachment. I should know what impeachment is. We try to do that to Trump like 1,000 times. That's an appeal and not impeachment. It's probably this one. I want to be sure. Yep, it is. Yep. Next. Oh, go back. Number 4. Reducing the integrity of a witness claim. Okay. Number 5. Defendant. Defendant is the target and plaintiff is the person input. So I know that. Target of a complaint. In context of court case of a court case process. Of a court case process. What's the definition of sequestered? No. Silly. Behind me. The only thing I hate about only thing I hate about eating starches is they make you loopy. Okay, there you go. Gotta turn this down. I'm not stopping anyway until I get what I need. Oh my God, they got first sight evidence. It's between these two. It's evidence and assuming. Let me look really carefully. Of course, I guess I'm making it want to be that. Let's do this last one. Yep, it's a crustacean. Go back. Write down the answer. A jury is separated from the community. Wait, it's evidence. Which one is it again? Oh, it's a jury separated from the community during trial. I need a pillow. I'm about to go get my pillow. In the context of a court case process, what's the definition of deposition? Jury selection is number one. I think it's this one. Nope. It's testimony out of court during pretrial. What just happened? Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Let's try it again. Move to the left. Command copy. Command paste. It doesn't say it though. What is it called again? Deposition. What happens during deposition in court? Just tell me. Yep, I was right. Okay, let me write it down. Did I write it down? No. Testimony out of court during pre-trial phase. No, investigation. You know I wasn't right with that. I'm looking these things up. In the context of court case process, what's the definition of default? How did that happen? Default judgment? I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking about what they just said. Not going to sleep, but I'm thinking. My eyes closed for a second. I'm trying to think. A ruling granted by judge. Okay, so a judge rules or court in favor of plaintiff, of a plaintiff. If I can't close my eyes because it's gonna look weird. When I start thinking, I close my eyes very and blinking very weird. Okay, hold on. What? Look at that again. Yes, there it is, baby. 8. Failure of the defendant to fulfill an obligation. Number 9. What's number 9? Next. Command. Okay, it says, hold on, y'all. This says, mm, let me read it out loud. After a tragic event in which an armed intruder storms into a mall, invading fatally shoots several people, the city of Beaumont institutes a law that prohibits any form of weapon in public retail establishments. This reaction will be an example of which of the following, which school or jurisprudence thought. Command. Let me see. Oh, sociological. Here. Okay. Laws that are meant to promote free trade and market efficiency. I think it's law and economics or natural law. No, it's not natural law. I mean, it's not law and economics. Mm. Law and economics. This is a hard one to find. Economics. Free trade. Oh, I just learned something, you guys. Under free trade policy, goods, services can be bought and sold across international borders with little or no government tariffs, quotas, subsidies, or prohibitions to inhibit their exchange. Now, the other one said, what is an economic free trade? The free trade is a trade policy that does not restrict imports or exports. In government, free trade is predominantly advocated by political parties that hold economically liberal positions, while economic nationalists and left wing parties generally support protectionism, opposite of free trade. That leads me to when I said something about him letting people come over here for money. I don't know what made me stumble upon this. I'm just trying to find an answer. Laws that are meant to promote free trade and market efficiency likely fall under which school of jurisprudence? You know what? I'm going to copy this. Copy. There's too much stuff. Law and economics. I have that. Cool. Look, hold on. Let me change the page. 10 was law and economics. 10, 11. A new law established. Sorry, y'all. A new law is established in the town of Avon that promotes affirmative action, employment for transgender and homosexual individuals. This law will be pursuant to the tenets of the blank school of jurisprudence or sociological. I'm almost finished eating. So they don't even get no much of tariffs if they come across the border with crap. And that's fact. Domestic. Domestic. I am never going back to Course Hero again. I'm not about to pay for no effing answer. They wrong for that. They even got it. Wow. That is so funny, yo. They even got it screenshot. I think it's domestic. Domestic means what? Uh-uh. Professional. Hold on. We're gonna look up subchapter S. No. Uh, Professional. It's probably domestic. I'm not about to log in. No. No. I'm just gonna go with domestic. I'm gonna come back to it too. I know I can find an answer. I'm guessing. Okay. Number 14, closely held. Next. General partnership. Business. She's obligated to perform the contract because she knows about the contract. So she's obligated to perform. She knows about the contract and she feel like she don't have the time. Miranda may relinquish her obligation to perform the contracts if House signed it without her knowledge. Let's put that one. That's true too. I gotta see something. She said relinquish. Can you relinquish a contract between oh that feels so good. Oh, okay. I wrote it down. I'll come back to that one too. Juan wants to be involved with the business. He has plenty of capital to invest, but he does not want to be involved with management. He also does not want to worry about fluctuations in the market prices of debt and equity instruments. Which form of business would be best for Juan? LLC. He doesn't want to be involved in management. He also doesn't worry about fluctuations in the marketplace and debt and equity. The form of business. It's between sole proprietor. Hold on. Wow, I just learned something new. If you are the sole member of a domestic limited liability company, LLC, and elect to treat the LLC as a corporation, you are not the sole proprietor. A sole proprietor is someone who owns an uncorporated business themselves. So it's here. Stop. It's here. Take on me. Rita wants to be involved in business. She has a fair amount of money too, but she doesn't want to be involved. She wants to form a business the quickest way possible under her circumstances. Corporation. What's the difference? Let me let me move this to the side. Limited partnership. I have that. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm full. I got it. Okay. Corporation. Let me go back. Let me go back. So number 16, go back. Number 17 is kind of fuzzy too. I got corporation. That is what she said. She said that. She's not a director. She's supervisor. All right. Number 19, executive and shareholder. Okay. One more on this page. Hopefully, I'm right on this. Yep. Yep. That's what happened to me. when I got a corporation. I need to call them anyway, see if I still got it. I want to do something with that. Wigs for Success, y'all. What? The board is meeting legal requirements, but not its duty of. Stretching my shoulder. Oh, go back. 21. 21. Not obligated. Okay. Requirements. You know, refer. What is the stated cause of action? We got okay. Here we go. I was wondering about your psychic is snizzity up. What is the cause of action? Hold on. Hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna look up cause to action. I was wondering they was not asking the same questions about the thing. Okay, where you at? We're gonna shrink you. We're gonna put you over here for a hot second. We're gonna put this right here, this right here, this right here. Description of offense. Xenon Chemicals made a defendant charge stated below. Beginning on or about May 14, 2002, and continuing to December 31st, 2002, the defendant and co-conspirators participated in a combination of conspiracy to suppress and eliminate competition by increasing and maintaining the price of acrylonitrile, butadiene, rubber, MBR sold in the United States and elsewhere. The combination conspiracy engaged in by the defendant and co-conspirators was an unreasonable restraint of interstate and foreign trade and commerce violation Section 1 of the uh, Sherman Act. Let me suppress and eliminate competition. That's number one. Number two, continuing agreement, understanding, and concert of action among the defendant and co-conspirators, which was to suppress and eliminate competition. Maintain the price of MBR. That's one. And I just want to make sure it's all of the above. Number four, interstate. Oh my God. Unreasonable restraint. All I need to see is unreasonable restraint of interstate. Interstate. If I see two, the third one has to be true because both of those are correct. So that's how I'm going to eliminate that. Because there's no way I can click them both at the same time. And I know unreasonable restraint of interstate and foreign trade commerce has something to do with the combination and conspiracy to increase and maintain the price of those chemicals and then attempt to suppress and eliminate competition. So all of the above. Which antitrust law did the defendant violate? Ooh, I can't wait. Trade jurisdiction. Title 15, United States Code, Section 1. Hold on. Sherman Act. Sherman Act is number 23. Which of the following is not an element of this complaint? The description of the defendant and co-conspirators, an explanation of the offense, a conclusion that the defendant's actions significantly affected interstate commerce, a description of the legal action that will be taken against the defendant. So nobody needed a description in the document of both defendant and co-conspirators. They don't say, well, they were brown skinned, you know. So, number 24, a description of the, that's what the police do. Defendant and co-conspirator. Which of the following was a legal act by the defendant? Which of the following was an illegal act? Hold on. Did they raise the price? Let me look again. Hold on. What's the question again? What's the illegal act? An illegal act, right? Embezzling funds to maintain a business structure. Let me read all of this. Embezzling. That's one. I need some glasses. By the defendant. Let me look at that again. To lie to consumers about the actual price and product. It has. Eliminate competition. That's not in here. Did they raise prices? Is it conspiracy on here? No. Oh, I'm so mad. I am so mad I can't find the answer. I'm looking everywhere. I hate staying stuck. It bores me. They never raised the prices. Did they raise the prices? Go back to the beginning. Yeah. Increase and maintain the product. Yeah. That's the best answer. Raising, because it said the defendant, not the defendant and co-conspirators. The price of the product. Two more. Just an example of which type of trade restraint. This is a trick question. Compare. Oh no, don't go there before all your work get canceled. Where's you at? Contract combination conspiracy. I'm gonna make you little. Move you. Contract combination conspiracy. Okay, it's none of the above. And next, which method is Xeon Chemicals used to restrain trade based on the complaint? Okay, we're gonna get that. What what kind of what was the question? What method did Xeon Chemicals LP use to restrain trade based on a complaint? Fiddlesticks. maintaining the price, restraint, I hate this. I need the fingernail clippers. I see one. Let's just look at the big picture. They're not going to have the answer right there. So, division of markets, look up markets. Division of markets, which they did because they divided everybody and muscled everybody by what? They put a restraint of interstate and foreign trade in commerce, a violation section 1 of the Sherman Act. They suppressed and eliminated competition by increasing and maintaining the price of NBR in the United States and elsewhere. They were in the purpose of forming and carrying out the charged combination and conspiracy. The defendant in quote conspiracy did things that they combined and conspired to do, including, among things, participating in conversations and meetings to discuss prices of NBR to be sold in the United States and elsewhere, agreeing during those conversations and meetings to raise prices of NBR to be sold in the United States elsewhere, and issuing price announcement and price quotations according to the agreements reached. It's all of the above. Elusive deal agreement between the two. Price fixing. Yes, they did. They fixed the price. Division of markets, which caused a lot of divisions to fall and split up. So it's all of the above. That's what I'm going to do. That's my last answer. Now, if I'm wrong on some, I have one more chance to fix it. And I have the answers. Next. Submit. I hate this now. I know it was wrong. I got a bad grade. One. Let's go back. It automatically grades it. I'm going to try it one more time. Not playing these games. So, using a third party specifically, ratification of a trial court decision is right. Defendants to answer the plaintiffs, reducing the integrity of a witness claim, 5. And 6 is right. 7 is right. 8 is right. Come on. 9. Go back. Number 9. How do you go back? Oh, let me go back for a second. After a tragic event, an armed shooter stormed in, fatally shooting. You got, okay. Number 9 was wrong. So it's not sociological. This would be an example of the following, which school of jurisprudence, uh, following which school of jurisprudence? Command historical irrational. Command historical irrational. So it's irrational. Moving on. Go back. Come on. 9. 10 was right. 11 right. 12 right. 13. 14 is wrong. Close that. It doesn't say where it is. Closely held. Tucker works at a retail distribution company that was recently started. Tucker had invested a lot of his earnings. Now that I know where it is, we're looking for S chapter or professional. S chapter. No. Professional. Why is this going slow? 14. I think it's professional. I'm going to try professional this time. Sub chapter. Let me see something. Sub chapter. What is this? That's not the right one now. Go forward. Sub chapter. Chapter. S corporation. Now, what is it? It's sub chapter, I think. We're going to go back to 14. No, we're going to keep going. It's the next one. It's a professional. This is number 14, professional. I wrote it down. 15. Miranda is obligated to perform the contract. I knew it was that, but I write it down. Miranda is obligated to perform contract. 16. Wrong. John wants to buy a business. He has plenty of capital to invest, but he doesn't want to be involved in management. He also does not want to worry about fluctuations in the market prices of debt and equity. Which form of business would be best for Juan? That's a hard one. I'll come back to 16, but it's wrong. 17. She did the same thing. I think they should be switched. He has plenty of capital. She doesn't. Let's look it up. We're going to look up capital to invest. Um, what was the other one? Go back. We're on 15 and 16. Look up keywords. Wait, what I say for 14 professional? Miranda is obligated to perform 14, 15, 16, 17. That's wrong. So we need to focus on general partnership or corporation. Shareholders are, let me copy and paste all of this. Let me go back. Oh, 15 and 16. Number 16 is corporation. 17, I put corporation. 16, corporation. 17, would be limited partnership. Let me look up limited. It could be that, but let me make sure. 17. So she don't want to be involved in management. That's a pro. So LLC, you're the sole person working for yourself. So you're manager. So let's go back. So let's look up sole proprietorship. Still. So it's go back. It is limited liability. Just in case, I'm gonna look up LLC. Okay. I'm gonna call Legal Zoom. I know I owe them on my other one with Wigs for Success. Go back, go back, right here. So it's limited partnership. 17 limited partnership. 18 is true. 19 true. 20 formation of a corporation. Let's see what the answer is. Formation of a corporation. Which state the corporation is in. Business has decided the corporate form, it must decide what state. Corporate form, corporate form, corporate form, corporate form, corporate form, corporate form. And this is 19. Go down to 19. Business selects state. I gotta figure out what notations are because it's not in. I think it's number 2, but I want to be sure. Yep, it's the right. I'm did the right thing doing that. It's number 2. So number 20 is I'm gonna write it on the side. Business period. Select state of incorporation. Select name. Articles or file. Understood. 21. It's not fully meeting its duty to care shareholders. It's not fully meeting its duty to shareholders. 22 is right. 23, right. 24 and 25. A description of legal action. Which of the following is an illegal act by the defendant? This number 3. Participating for number 25 is per participating in conversations and agreements with co-conspirators. What this is an example of what type of trade restraint. Okay, let's look. Trade restraint. Monopoly. Horizontal, vertically. Look up trade restraints. Before I do that, and then 26 and 27, look up trade restraints for that one, but this one, price fixing. I'm gonna go with price fixing for number 27. But 26, trade restraint, copy. Go back. Horizontal. Number 26 is horizontal. Where is it at? Again, horizontal restraint. Now let's do it. Let's boogie woogie. See what we get now. Close and do it again 2 times. I understand why. Shoot. Go back. Contacts with mediation. Third party specifically. Next. Affirmation is ratification of trial court decision. Next. Defendant's answer to plaintiffs. Next. Reducing the integrity of the witness claim. Next. 5. Target of complaint. Next. The context of court case process. Sequester. This is 6. The jury is separated. Next. 7. Testimony investigation. What I put? Testimony out of court. That was right. Next. 8. Failure to defendant fulfill obligation. That's right. Next. Irrational forces. No. Historical. Wait, let me look it up. Forget this crap. Fiddlesticks. What was the question? Historical. Look up historical perspective. Historical perspective. Oh, it is irrational. Okay. Irrational. Oh, God. That's why I don't like doing that. Don't look it up on that browser. Next. 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 Irrational forces. Next. Laws that are meant to provide. 9. This is 10. Laws in economics. Next. Next. Sociological. Next. Historical. Next. Domestic comeback. Was 13? No, 14 was wrong. Next. Professional. I read about it. Next. Miranda is obligated to perform the contract. Next. 16. Corporation. Next. 17. Limited partnership. Next. Ability to close the business early. Easily, I mean. Next. 19. Executive and shareholder. Next. 20. Business is this one. Next. The board is not legally required to meet any duty of care. It is not, let me cross that out. It's not fulfilling meeting the duty share. That's what I think. Because this is a corporation we're talking about. 22, all of the above. Sherman Act. A description of legal action. 25, raising the price product of the product. Horizontal restraint. Go. And price fixing. Here we go. What grade am I going to get? I'm just scared, but I'm not scared no more. I did the best I could. I did the best I freaking freak. I did the best I could. 1, 3, 4. 84%. Okay, I can take that. Which ones did I get wrong? Let's see, number 14, professional. And I put closely here, so it was an S chapter. Let me put the right answer. S chapter. I have 21. The board is not fulfilling. The board is not legally required. That's weird. 25. Oh, I knew it. I did it again. I could have made more because I put them together. It's participating in conversation agreements. I knew I was going to F something up. It would have been 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91%. Well, we got that out the way. Let me see something real quick. I know this is weird. They said 2 times. I just want to see. Dang on it. I was going to do it again. She did it again. She did it again. So I got that out the way. Discussion. I got the knowledge check, which is 50%. I got this, which is 84%. And this. Nobody has replied. Nobody has even. Whoa. Get a Word document going here. Oh, I'm done with you. You too. Get a Word document coming. New document. Close that out. Copy and paste. In today's economy, almost every business has to decide before operating about what type of business they will have. Should they be a sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation? Business owners need to consider. I'm gonna erase this on my Podbean and get back on here. I don't want to waste my minutes because a sister has minutes. Business owners need to consider the ramifications for each type of ownership. Your friend knows you're studying business law and wants your opinion based on what you've learned. Your friend tells you that they want to start a sports therapy clinic, which they plan to operate as sole proprietorship. Do you think this is a wise decision? Why or why not? What do you recommend for your friend? Consider before making a decision. What benefits and risks would you advise your friend to be aware of? Let's look up in their book. I'll come back to you for a second. Sole proprietor. Its benefits and risks. Enter. They got advantages and disadvantages. Pick up the documents. Doobie doobie doo. Sole proprietorship. Okay. It's easy to set up from a regulatory point of view. Usually, there's no government approval or documentation requirements, except perhaps a local business license. The cost of setting up is very minimum if a sole proprietor is doing business in a name other than his or her own. She may have to publish it in a newspaper at minimum cost, fictitious business name statement, or a DBA statement, doing business as. Statement to the alert of public and creditors that he or she is running the business for another name. For example, Tom owns a restaurant named Jade Place. Jade Place is Tom's fictitious name. Sole proprietors had lots of flexibility when managing their business. That's not to say they conduct business easy. Rather, formal requirements of the day to day business are limited. The proprietor is free to operate the business according to his or her discretion without having to answer to a partner, a board of directors, or shareholders. The proprietary is the sole owner of the assets of the business. A sole proprietorship is easy to terminate. The sole proprietor pays only personal taxes, so tax calculations for sole proprietorship are usually straightforward and easy to calculate. The assets of the sole proprietor is easy to transform to another person. Disadvantages. While sole proprietor is easy, best choice for beginning a small business, as a sole proprietorship grows, these are several disadvantages that begin to show. Under sole proprietorship, there's no legal distinction between the owner of the business and the business itself. That means the owner bears 100% of liability for tort claims against the business, and that liability is personal. A successful claimant in a tort lawsuit against the business could attach for payment of the judgment the sole proprietor's personal assets like home or car. The sole proprietor is personally responsible for all contracts to which he or she enters. If the owner dies, the business dies as well. The proprietary, oh, that felt good. The proprietary only access to capital is what he and she can develop on her own through personal funds and loans from others. Okay, let's write this. Get this done. Get her done. I would personally tell my friend the pros and cons of a getting the sole proprietorship. Like, I'm gonna explain just two out of the the advantages are. I'm gonna fold my clothes after this. I still got time. Y'all gonna come with me. I gotta take care of my clothes. My clothes come first after this. And then I do the what is it? The edit the video between me and Mr. Lawrence. Usually because I'm going to forget and then be stuck without, I have clean clothes, but I just want to fold them and put them up. I don't like them in a basket just sitting there. It just irritates me. The advantages are: one, it is easy to set up. But if you have a tort claim against you, they can tack on the car and the house as collateral. What just happened? What is going on with my? The advantages are what is going on with my word? You know what? I'll write it again. I got time for this. If you have a card taint against you, then they can tack on the car and the house. So I would recommend you weigh your benefits from disadvantages. What? Disadvantages. Two, you can use a fictitious name, which, did I put that? Oh no. Which is pretty cool. And you have to put yourself in the newspaper. You can also do an DBA. What would the DBA mean again? Doing business as. That's what it means. Okay. Doing business as. Quoted. I had to think about it because I don't like keep reading crap. Put the slash between the DBA like they did. Okay. You can use a fictitious name, which is pretty cool, and you have to put yourself in the newspaper. You can also do a DBA, doing business as. You don't have to answer to, what was it? Board directors. I may need help with this. Let's see. Let's move this to the side. And shareholders. Shareholders. You make what you keep with personal taxes. What else? It is very easy to terminate this sole proprietorship. If you die, the business dies, which is a part of a disadvantage. Also, what else did they say? Move it to the side so you can see it come. You can only be funded through personal loans and what was it? Personal funds and loans from others. Period. How many loans? Okay, give me a second. You want to know what they do? Now I'm going to write. I think you should do it because, but be very careful of your practice and how you get into the business. You have to be smart and not get no get with the BBB and also create an elevated and very um, happy environment. Try to maintain peace and think hard about what business you would like to get into. See you later, alligator. No, I ain't gonna put that part because he's gonna be like, "What? What did you say?" Okay, go back here. Discussion. Discussion. Way over 175 words. Cool. Let me read it. I would personally tell my friend the pros and cons of getting a sole proprietorship. Like the advantages are okay. I am done for the week. I just gotta post two substantial posts over the week before Thursday. So I do that Tuesday and Wednesday, which is easy. Read somebody's stuff, but I'm done with week 2 already. What's going on with week 3? Good. What's learning arts center? What we doing with that? Let me see what's in that. Do that this week, later on this week. Let's close it out. What's the one notification? It says you have no new notifications. Where my email? What is this? Fiddlesticks. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'll email somebody later. I don't have time for it. But I did win the bash, so where is it at? Oh, 18 people arrived. I love it. I gotta delete it though. 2 hours. Unlimited. It should be 30-minute shows. But I can record, but I like to do live shows because I like what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. Doggone it, Instagram. What else? I'm not hungry or nothing. I'm finished with week 2. That was rough. Very rough. But we like to do it rough. We're gonna take it real nice. And we're gonna speed it up. Left a good job down in the city. Okay, look, all jokes aside, I told you this would be a 4 hour video. I told you, and y'all stuck with me. Thank you for dancing with me all the way to the end. Um, I have something I have to do off camera, but I'm going to start a whole new podcast. I'm going to delete this because I know it took up some space. But I got to do the email, do the shazzle, that razzle dazzle, the chat razzle dazzle, and I should be good. Give me a second, okay? I'll be back on here. Thank you, whoever you guys are out there watching me and stood with me either halfway to the beginning, to the end, to the middle, to the end, to the halfway point. Thank you. I love you guys. Y'all just don't know, man. I do this because it's powerful and it's worth doing. I don't know if I'm going to keep you on there. I don't know. We got to see. We got to see. Take care, y'all. I love you. You know, I got to give you a little heart till the hearts come out. Bye.